Hey ladies, it's Barbara, your menopause drama mama. And I just want to say Happy New Year to you. I hope your holidays were wonderful. Mine were a little stressful. I just want to say because I was, well, ever since Thanksgiving, trying to get my house in order for my guests, which Donnie and my sister-in-law Trisha came up for Christmas. They spent a week with us. It was amazing. It was wonderful. We had the best time ever. And I just hope that you were able to have an amazing um, two holidays or whichever holidays you celebrate. I hope they were amazing and I hope you were healthy. Well, I want to say that this video is all about being 2026 and letting this be a new you in the new year. And I just want to say that if you've been tired or feeling disconnected, from that woman that you used to be, this video is just for you then. Um, it's hard because most women feel like we're broken after we hit the menopause years, like just things aren't right anymore. We are going through all these changes and, we feel like these menopause years is a failure on our life. But it's really not. It's just a biological change like it was when we went, into our puberty stage. We're just changing, and change can be good. So don't feel like your body is punishing yourself. It's just trying to tell you that you have to do something different now to care for yourself. And that's not a bad thing. And we can literally become better, become better as we age. And I am all about that. We do not have to chase that 20-year-old girl we used to be or that 30-year-old woman. We don't have to chase them anymore. Those girls did their job in our life. And now it is about us becoming better at who we are now. And this year, that is my intention. I don't set a goal for myself, but my intention is just to become a better version of who I am. And that's what I want to see you do. Just become a better version. And, we don't know what that will be. I don't know what that's going to be this year, but I know it's going to be something really grateful in my life. And I will accept it in any form that it comes. We have to stop thinking too of this the mindset that just because we may be tired, we may be having all this weight gain, the brain fog. We need to look at those as signals now. And it is not about, our body breaking down. They're just signals that our body is asking for more help. And, for me, it took, a good decade before I could get to where I wanted to be in my life and feel like I used to feel without all those negative um, symptoms that were going on in my body. So when I became, I was so frustrated in everything that I went through. But then when I finally got to be on HRT, it changed me again and I felt normal. I didn't feel, like everything in my body was going wrong anymore. It felt good. It felt good to sleep. It felt good not to be hurting in my body. It felt good not to have anxiety or panic attacks. And, HRT has been just a wonderful thing for me. And I'm not saying, it would be for you, but I sure would hope that you could explore that possibility for yourself because it is amazing. It's just great to feel like yourself. Um, I want to say also that as we get older, it's okay to want to just invest in yourself. If you have a family with children, you've invested in your family your entire life. And now it's just time to invest in yourself. So let 2026 be the year for you. to feel healthier, to feel, better about who you are. And you do not, believe me, you do not have to accommodate to every single person around you anymore. That's just not who you have to be. Um, you know, you let YouTube be the, what do I want to say? That learning space for you. If you want to learn how to do something different, whether it's a crafting or a painting or crocheting or anything that is creative, let YouTube help you. I am telling you, it is the biggest classroom ever. For Christmas, I did these paintings here for presents. I did a scarf for my son's girlfriend who just moved here from Texas. So she is just a beautiful part of our family now. So I just love Ariel. And I'm telling you, YouTube, I did not know how to crochet. And I am here, if I'll move a little bit, this right here is a blanket that I am still crocheting for my son, my oldest son. 6 foot by 6 foot. So it's taken me a very, very long time, which is, another reason why I didn't do many YouTube videos hardly at all between Thanksgiving and Christmas, besides being extremely busy in the house and busy just creating and painting and crocheting things. I was busy. So I wasn't able to do YouTube videos for you, and I apologize for that. But this year, if you want to learn something, check it out on YouTube. I am telling you, there are so many women, or even there's some men that do videos, and they're slow. So, like me to do that crocheting, I would just go on YouTube, pick a couple different women that I'd find. I'd look at their videos and I'd be like, okay, I can do this. And I'd set my iPad right in front of me on my rocking chair and watch them, and then have some yarn and start crocheting. And if I get it wrong, I got it wrong, and I would just rip it apart, do it over. And I would say within a few hours, when I first started to learn how to do crocheting, which was last year, and I've only done, this is my second blanket, and I did one scarf. But they turned out beautiful. I am telling you, let yourself learn something new in 2026. You'll be amazed at what you can do. Just because we're getting older does not mean we cannot learn new things. What else do I want to talk to you about? Don't let any of your menopause issues hinder yourself, because there is help. I mean, that's why I'm doing this channel. I'm trying to do all things that can help you in different ways, whether it's by, vitamins or supplements or HRT or like the different teas I drink or mushroom coffee. Those are all things that they help you feel better. And I just want you to feel better about yourself and your health, and expand your mind and your creativity, and be a better version of yourself in 2026. Now, I have lots of things now, ideas of things that I'm going to do in 2026. My boyfriend, or my son, sorry, I don't have a boyfriend, I just have a husband. My son's girlfriend, she told me, why don't you put paintings on Etsy, or, crochet stuff and put it on Etsy. And I was like, well, I don't have an Etsy shop, but she says, well, I'll help you create one. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to start an Etsy shop. And a few years back, my husband bought me a Cricut machine, and I have not really got into ever learning how to use it, but he knows that I love creating things. So this year I am going to get into my Cricut, and I am going to make mugs, and I'm going to make tumblers and probably some t-shirts, and it will be all about the menopause drama mama stuff. So I will put that on my Etsy shop. And once I start making that, I will drink my mushroom coffee out of my mugs or the water out of my tumblers, and I'll let you see it. And if you want one, then you'll be able to go over to my Etsy shop once I get that all created. So that's something new I plan on doing this year. So, and then one other thing I have decided is I am going back to school. Yeah, at 61 years old, I'll be 62 in April. I'm going back to school, ladies. I am going to become a menopause coach and certified menopause coach. So I looked into it. I am excited. So that's something new that I plan on doing here, and I will be starting that soon. So I will be able to do it online. Thank you very much with the internet. So happy about that. So ladies, I just want to say, here's a few things that you can do right here in 2006 or 2026, things that you can do, something different in your life, something that you may want to improve, um, something that you may want to, you know, um, try that could be different for you. And who cares if, at first you don't succeed at it? That's okay. It's not a failure. It's just something that you're improving for yourself. And that's okay if you get it wrong the first time or the second time. It's just like I said, when I started crocheting, I think that first blanket I did, I ripped it apart like 8 times. So, and then by the time I finished it, it was beautiful. It was perfect. And just like this one, I ripped it apart a couple times, but it's turning out beautiful. It'll be a 6 foot by 6 foot. Anyway, here's some of the things that I just want to say that maybe you can try in 2026. Learn something new, a creative skill, whether it's painting or maybe pottery class with some of your girlfriends, take up writing or crocheting or music. If these are things that maybe that you thought of wanting to do and you just never did, maybe write a short story, children's book, you know, give yourself that chance to do it because I know you can do it. Also, why don't you could start a daily or a weekly journal? Perhaps, you know, join a yoga class for stretching. That would be really good for your muscles. And maybe do some type of exercise routine. Start out slowly, maybe Tai Chi. That's great movement for your body. Also, you can maybe go and decide on a room and declutter it all and get rid of things that you don't need anymore in your life. Donate it to Goodwill or some other charity that you know that they will use this stuff instead of throwing it away. Reading book, expanding your mind on things. I know lately now I've been reading right before I go to bed. I love it. It's just a kind of gentle thing to do for myself. I love reading inspirational, positive affirmation things. So that's how I end my day now, in reading a book. Also, prioritize your sleep this year. Let your body heal while you sleep and make sure you get that 7 to 8 hours, that healing time at night. Or maybe, something maybe that you've wanted to do. Maybe you do a craft already. Why don't you start a YouTube channel or a blog about it? And, you know, let your creativity be seen by the world. There's billions of people in the world. So, if maybe you've been thinking about doing that, you know, just get your creativity out there for other women to learn. Also, maybe you can just become more aware of who you are and don't settle for less in life. Don't feel like you can't speak up because, like I said, when I first went to the doctor, when I had with all my menopause symptoms, wanted me to go through it naturally, and I blew up. You know, I let my voice be heard by this man, and I'm glad I did, because nobody's going to speak for you except for yourself. So be strong and speak up for yourself this year. Also, you know, do something just because you enjoy it. You know, nothing that you have to do, but do something because you enjoy it. If you love, you know, pets, animals, dogs, cats, and maybe you just don't want to, if you don't have one, because you feel like you can't, you know, give it your attention 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, maybe volunteer at a pet shelter and give those animals your love and attention. Take dogs for a walk. I know my one friend Jody, she does. She goes and, I mean, she does have cats at home, but she goes and um, volunteers some of her time and takes dogs for a walk, you know. So maybe that's something you would want to do in 2026. And also maybe it's reconnecting with your spiritual or your inner wisdom. You can do something like that. Maybe get into meditation. Just find time for yourself this year. That's all I think 2026 should be. Let 2026 work for your advantage, and just love who you are, and love everything about what this year can hold for you. And I know I'm excited about it, and I hope you are too. I want this year to be something that is very expansive for all of us, ladies. Well, I am here drinking my mushroom coffee. I just love this coffee, you know, and on this cup, oh, well, my lipstick's there, but it's, I am healthy, I am creating, and I am free. I am free to do whatever I want this year. Nothing has to hold me back, and nothing has to hold you back. So drink up some healthy tea or healthy mushroom coffee, healthy hot cocoa at night. Mushroom hot cocoa, amazing at night, and I've been sleeping really well. So, you know, do things for yourself this year, lady. And if you loved this video, I would greatly appreciate it if you gave me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Hit that subscribe button on the bottom. It costs you nothing at all. And if you click on that bell also beneath the video, it'll just let you know when I have a new video out. So the channel costs you nothing to subscribe to. You just get free information. I've done the research, and I'm just forwarding it on to you. Paying it forward is how I like to look at me doing my videos with information. So anyway, ladies, I really hope that you had just amazing holidays. You weren't sick. I'm always sending positive vibes your way, sending love, sending hugs. I hope you're having an amazing day wherever you are in this world. And I hope to see you in my next video. Take care, ladies. Love you. Bye-bye.